welcome back to Working On It. I'm Dr. A and I'm a clinical psychologist aiming to make your life just a bit more manageable. Remember, the tools and the tidbits that you pick up on this channel are purely educational. They can't replace therapy, but with some practice, they can help you along in your daily life. So let's get started. Today, we are going to be talking about times when we are nervous, whatever that is for you. So right now I'm going to a social gathering for my birthday and I feel a little bit of nerves. I don't know why, but I do. I'm going to be around a lot of people. It's still COVID's out there, right? I want things to go well, so I feel pretty nervous. And then you could think about more obvious times when you're nervous. And for some people, that is social gatherings. For other people, it is specific events, points in time. So like an interview, for example. Let's say you are waiting to find out if you're pregnant. Maybe you want to have a baby and you're just like, oh, and it's like killing you inside. Maybe it is anticipating something at work to see if you're going to get a promotion or not at work, promotion or fired, right? And you're having nerves. So maybe there's specific points in time. Maybe it is a continuous thing, like I'm saying, like social gatherings or something like that. Whatever that thing is for you, I want you to take a moment and think about what is coming up, either in the really near future that you're feeling really nervous about, or a little bit further off that you still are like, it's sort of helicoptering over you and you're like, oh, I'm so nervous for that day, like you're dreading a certain day. I want you to think about what it is for you now. Got it? Good? Okay. Think about 1 to 3 things that are coming up for you that you're nervous about. Today, we are going to talk about how to turn nervousness into excitement. Very odd, right? But if you think about it, the same feelings that we have about feeling nervous, physically and mentally, are the same that we have for excitement. Very, very similar. If we made a Venn diagram of nerves and excitement, it would be there would be a lot in the middle. Most of it would be in the middle. So for example, when we are nervous, we get butterflies in our stomach, right? Same thing for excitement. What else physically happens when we are nervous is our heart might race. We might get a little sweaty. Our bodies might tense up. All the same things that we feel when we are excited. Very, very similar physically in our body. But it's similar mentally too, right? We have a lot of thoughts that are anticipatory. We are anticipating the event or anticipating that thing that makes us nervous. Same thing when we are excited, right? And also the racing thoughts. When we are excited and we are nervous, our thoughts are going a million miles a minute, right? So there's physiological things happening, there are cognitive things happening, and they have a lot of overlap. So the way we are going to turn, like magic, our nervousness into excitement is by making it so. Telling our brain, which whatever we tell it to do, it's like a computer. Whatever we put in, that's what it's going to put out. Whatever we tell it to, that's what it's going to follow along with. So in this case, when we are having those physiological symptoms and those cognitive symptoms, we want to start telling ourselves, it's not nerves, it's excitement. We're excited. We're not nervous, we're excited. And research shows that actually when people told themselves that, your body, your brain started to interpret it as excited. You are telling yourself, I'm not nervous for that interview, no way. I am excited. I am excited to put on a nice outfit, to look professional and put together. I'm excited to get in there and maybe prove some people wrong who said I wouldn't get this job. I am excited to sort of show my chops a little bit and show what I know. I'm excited to potentially start a whole new chapter of my life if I get this job, right? You tell yourself, I'm excited, I'm excited, I'm excited, and list specifically why. Guess what? Your brain will follow along, your body will follow along, and you truly will start to interpret it as feelings of excitement rather than feelings of anxiety and nerves. Sounds so simple, but the best things sometimes, the most truest things, are the simplest ones. And this is one of those things. So for me, I've shared with you guys my phobia, my fear, so much more than just nerves of flying, right? I could give you a million reasons why I'm nervous, why I'm terrified of flying. Instead, what would be more helpful for me is if the night before, on the way to the airport, sitting at the gate, sitting at the airplane, I'm not going over the nervous reasons. I'm telling myself I'm excited. I'm excited to get there safe and sound. I'm excited, if you want to do something in the near future, to have the food that they're going to pass around. It's going to be such a great distraction. I'm excited to really get into this show that I haven't had time to watch at home, but it's an option on this airplane. I'm excited to sink my toes in the sand when I get there, so on and so forth, right? And then your body and your mind will start to ease into that excitement because it has no choice, because you are telling it so, right? You are making it so. So I want you to think about those things that we thought about in the very, very beginning. And when this video is done in another moment, I want you to take one of those things, let's say you thought of 3, one of those things that are coming up that you're truly nervous about, whether it's an event, a point in time, or a thing that happens constantly. Think about what the next time you are going to do that is, and go through exactly what I just went through with the interview example and the airplane example. Okay? You got this. See you guys next time.